Tiffany, and I am excited today to introduce you to our newest buddy bag. This is Leanne, and Leanne is a long, tall girl, just like her namesake Leanne, also a tall girl. Leanne was designed to fit in our Laura tote, fit on your shelf, fit in your tote bag, fit in our crop crate, fit everywhere, right? She is kind of a little bit more beefy, 12 3/4 inches long, which means her interior is big enough to fit a 12-inch ruler or long paintbrushes or long tools, which is what she was designed for. And instead of having the clear box on the inside, she has got this kind of translucent, I guess, box. Again, she's going to come flat. The box will come flat folded, and you just pop it together and slide it inside of the bag. Now, one of the questions people always call us with, or they'll call and say, I need another bag, but I'm not sure what the name of the bag is. When you get your buddy bags, Leanne is no exception, they come in a piece of packaging like this, and on the back, there's a little tab with the name on it. So here's my little tip for you. Take your scissors, cut that little tab off with her name. There's a bigger name on the front. You could also cut that off. But if you cut that little tab off with her name and throw it on the floor, and then take it, put it in the bottom of the bag, put your box in, and now when you need another bag, you'll know which one it is. So, Leanne, what is she good for? So many things, because she is got a lot of space inside her. So she was designed, people were saying to me, I need something that's going to hold my bigger tools, bulkier stuff, because I'm filling up my other buddy bags with just one or two bulky tools, and I need something better. So here's what we've got. So big things like hot glue gun holder. If you do card making or embossing, your embossing heat gun, right? Hammer for eyelets. This is my, Stamper's Fun Journey handle. Fun Stamper's Journey, whatever it is. I always get them confused. Heat tool, but then any like long skinny tools are going to fit in there too. So these are really long paintbrushes. They don't fit in any of our other buddy bags. They'll fit in here. So 12 3/4 by 4 by 4 1/4 by 4 3/4 is the size on this. What else can you possibly fit in your Leanne bag? All right, you stamping junkies, ink pad junkies, you can fit a ton of ink pads in the Leanne bag. So in the bag, I've got, I'll go this way. I've got Color Box, Stephanie Bernard Color Box inks, Catherine Pooler, Quick Quotes, Powder Puff inks. Now, I'm going to guess 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. So I'm going to guess you can get at least 4 rows of Color Box. That's going to be 28 to 30 Color Box. You're going to be able to get 42 to 48 Quick Quotes, probably 15 of the Stampin' Up! Inks, and probably 2, 4, 6, 7, 14 of the Magnetic Close to My Heart inks. So one of the things about inks is that we always want to store them flat. Well, not always. Color Box inks you don't need to store flat. They're super juicy, but a lot of brands recommend that you store them flat. So depending on how you put them in the bag, you're either going to set the bag this way to store it, or if you've got them stacked flat in the bag, you're going to store it in a tower like this. So you can store it either way, depending on what you've got your inks in. Even if you want to, put your inks in technically upside down, and then when you store it in the tower, they're upside down in the tower as well. What else fits in here? Small paint bottles. So if you look on the website, you'll see there's a picture with, I think it might have as many as 30 paints in there off the top of my head, but there's a picture of it on the website. She is going to fit perfectly in the Laura 2.0. You can actually fit 3 Leanne bags and a Brandy bag together in the Laura 2.0 Shopping and Crop and Tote. Just like this, right? They're all going to stand up. But she's perfect on a shelf, right? she's almost going to act like a drawer. So put her on a shelf that you've narrowed down, and you can slide those bags, label them, and slide them in and out to grab the bag that you need. Whether it's paints or inks or tools or whatever you've got in there, you're going to love working with the Leanne bag because she is a little bit more beefy and a little bigger. So she's going to hold a little bit more stuff and still be really accessible. And because she's clear, still very visually be able to see everything. All right, so the Leanne Buddy bag, brand new, 12 3/4 by 4 1/4 by 4 1/2, handle on one end. I want to share one other thing with you. It just popped into my head. We used to do the Buddy bags with they had a little eyelet and a ribbon through them. And the reason we stopped doing the ribbon is because it came in pink, and some people didn't want pink, they wanted other colors. And the other thing was, when you put a label at the bottom of the bag, the pink ribbon dropped over it, and you couldn't read the label anymore. So that's, and these are a little bit more durable, but really it was the pink and covering up the label. If you liked the ribbon and you want the ribbon on any Buddy bag, take your crocodile or your eyelet setter and put your own little eyelet in there, and then you can add your own ribbon in whatever color or style or design that you want. Now this bag, again, a little bit beefier, it's going to be a little bit heavier, so keep that in mind. If you add a ribbon on this bag, you might want to put 2 eyelets and run the ribbon through the 2 to make it a little sturdier. But any of the Buddy bags that we have, if you want to switch back to the ribbon pull, just put a grommet in the opposite end, and then you'll have the ribbon pull on the opposite end. And then it won't matter which end you drop it into your tote. If you have a ribbon on one end and a strap on the other, it'll work perfectly. All right, so the Leanne Buddy bag, our newest, our latest and greatest. You are going to love her. If you have questions about her, you can email us at customerservice@totally-tiffany.com, or you can call us. Phone number's on the website, 253-284-9200. You can also ask a question on our Facebook group, which is super helpful, and people are always there 24/7 answering those questions. All right, thanks so much for tuning in. It was great talking to you today. I look forward to talking to you again soon.